Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Wadey G from the G-List Society, and I am with the one and only Milan Christopher from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Okay, but this is like shame on your ass
Well, honey,
20
I'm sorry.
times.
I have a forgiving heart, and nobody will understand the relationship of me and Tierra.
Dude, congratulations, because I followed you for a few years, and I've seen you doing music.
I've actually made your list before, I think like twice.
Power 100,
Yeah.
definitely. So, see, I don't know when people check that stuff
And that was
out.
before Love and Hip Hop, so.
Well, you're definitely on for 2015. I ain't gonna say how high.
Number one, though.
Hey, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that.
Definitely.
But I do want to say congratulations to you, because like you seen that I've been following you and your music, your modeling, and other endeavors. Now you're on national television.
I'm like full-fledged in love, and like I'm ready for the next level. I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to have kids.
Married, kids.
So how did you feel when you first got the news of that
you.
you would be on the show?
I was a little excited at first, but because we couldn't announce anything about it, so it was kind of like I couldn't tell anybody. So I was like so excited, but at the same time I couldn't tell anybody. So I had to hold on to it for like 8 months until the network decided that they were going to release the information.
8 months?
It was 8 months we had been filming before the network even told anybody.
Wow. Okay, tell me about your first day of filming for the show. What was that experience like? Because this is your first reality TV.
It's my first reality
Okay.
television show, but I had did like these mock reality TV shows before, and so I was kind of already used to the cameras and stuff because before that, I was trying to do like a web on my own, like a little web series thing, and luckily I didn't do it. I didn't release it because then I got picked up for Love and Hip Hop, so I was like, there's a reason why I didn't ever put that out.
So how did you get on the show in the first place? How did you get introduced as far as being casted?
One of my friends was on the show last season. Her name is Hazel, and she's one of my close friends. And she had asked me to come on last season, and I didn't want to come on last season because I had just started my teeth whitening business, and Love and Hip Hop would have took a lot of time out of that, and I wouldn't have been able to make any money. So I didn't do it then, and then once I came on this season, it was initially me coming on as her friend, and I told them my story. I told them what I was going through. I told them about the guy I was dating, and they were in love with the story, and they ended up giving me my own storyline, and that's how things worked out, you know. And it was definitely time because we had like Caitlyn Jenner and Laverne Cox and Michael Sam and just different athletes and people who were coming out, and this was like the time to do it, so it was perfect.
So, you know, you come in as a producer. I know you as a musician as well. And you bring a complicated relationship to your story. Talk about just why you wanted to become open about your relationship with Miles on such a huge platform.
You know, one of the reasons why I wanted to be on the show was because it was just certain things about Miles that I was questioning, and I knew if we were on this platform that they would be exposed. Rather, I didn't even know that Amber was even coming on the show, but I knew the fact that he was on the show would have made him expose what was going on with that situation, and she would have seen us on television eventually and probably said something about it anyway. I've been dating Miles for like 2 years, so it's like I'm not about to. First of all, I make my own money. I do my own thing. I'm successful. I'm attractive. I don't have to chase behind anybody, and I don't have to be anybody's secret. So at the point where it was like, okay, if I want more from this relationship, I need you to live your truth because it's hampering what I want to do with my life. Like, I'm not getting any younger. Like, I want to build a family. I don't want to be out here dating, 35, 40, 50 years old, how some guys are on different applications and hooking up randomly, that gets old.
Yeah.
So I want more from my relationship in my life right now. So it was like either do that or I'm done. I don't really know what to expect from the relationship at this point other than, he did come out, he did do the things that I asked him to do, and, I still love him, so.
How did you get him to be comfortable to be on the show, to come out on the show?
It was a conversation. I mean, Love and Hip Hop is not a little platform, so if you have someone who is faced to be a rapper, an underground rapper, and just do whatever it is until he makes it, which could take 1 to 10 years from now,
Yeah.
or a platform with 6 million viewers every Monday is coming out, and you need to do this to be on the show and actually relevant yourself, make yourself relevant, then it was his choice, and he decided to do it. So
I mean, you stated a great case, but was that an easy decision for him to make, or how
I
long
don't know.
did it?
Once they came, well, we had to make the decision fast.
Oh, both of you weren't on first, and then you brought him on.
We had to
Come as a package.
It's a love and hip hop, so you have to come with your love interest.
Oh, okay.
And so he came with me when I went to my interview for the main cast members, main casting of the show.
Wow. You were casted, but being that they knew this about you, kind of added more fuel to your storyline, so to speak.
Whatever the producers decided after they interviewed us, and realized, okay, we like this, you know what I mean?
Right, juicy.
Yeah, it just went from there. But I was originally the one who they casted and wanted to meet because of my relationship with Hazel. Carlos King, who does Real Housewives of Atlanta, he also used to be the producer of Love and Hip Hop, and he's the one who connected all the dots for me to get to where we are now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about the feedback that you've been getting since the first episode? Because I know when you announced being on the show, that was already humongous, but just some of the reactions that you saw maybe on social media.
The social media stuff was just amazing. I mean, I have overwhelmingly got positive responses. So it's been crazy, you know, thousands and thousands of followers. Literally today I've been to like 4 interviews, and on my way to every interview someone's stopping me or asking for pictures. Like I'm like, oh, wow, nigga, you made it. So it's like, you know, that's good because it's pioneering to be the person who brings this type of black male gay figure to television. And I'm happy about that because no matter what, for the rest of my life, I will always be known as that person.
Yes.
And it's amazing to force a demographic who normally thinks of gay men as a defamation or derogatorily. Is derogatorily a word or derogatory?
We make those words these days. So,
but you know, a demographic that thinks derogatory things about gay men to be forced to see that we are just like them.
What I appreciate about you being on the show, not just being the first, I mean, because especially there's been so many seasons in 3 different franchises, and finally we have a gay character. Mm-hmm. I don't want to say gay character, gay castmate. Mm-hmm. Is that I guess the concern, especially for the people in the gay community, is he going to be like more like Jason Lee versus like you?
I'm going to be Milan.
Yeah, well, people say, is he going to play up to the queer stereotype?
I don't know what the queer stereotype is, and I really could care less. I'm going to go on the show and be who I am. I didn't get on the show because of what everybody else thinks. You know what I mean? Because if it was up to everybody else, I probably wouldn't be on the show. So, you know what I mean? So I'm on there being me, and that's the only thing that I can do, and I'm unapologetic for it. Like I was put in this position, and I'm going to live up to my standards, and if whatever it is that I'm doing, and they're capturing it, I don't know if it's up to whoever's viewing its standards, but it's up to mine. So, I don't even know. I don't even judge Jason Lee. I'm a non-judgmental person. So, other than the fact that he did something that I feel was wrong because this is a woman and that's also my friend. Right. So, I don't care what the critics or what the people who want me to be or the aesthetic of a black gay man or what it should be and what he should represent.
So you don't want to be like that role model. You just
if what I'm doing is worthy enough to be a role model, then I'll accept that. Okay. But I'm not going to
be under that pressure of having.
I'm not going to be under that pressure, and I'm not going to change myself
to
appease certain people.
Yeah.
Because I do very well for myself. I mean, I can literally tell you it's some people that's on the line or on Facebook or wherever who don't have a job, who don't have a place to stay, who's typing these very same things from somebody else's Wi-Fi. So, you know, I don't, like, what am I going to be concerned about that for? You know what I mean? So.
Exactly. So, you know, the big question is, okay, what do you do with this platform that you have? So musically, I'm sure you're going to be putting out new music soon.
Absolutely. I have an album. I'm not putting out any more new music. I'm putting out an album, and my new music will be on my album.
Okay.
So, I've released several songs already. Two of the songs, Fuck Is You Thinking and Frank Lucas. I will be making music videos for those in the next 2 months. And then I probably will, I'm kind of debating if I want to release my album next month or December because, you know, right around the Christmas holiday, people are not really in the mood for certain stuff. They're kind of in the Christmas spirit, family orientation, and, you know, spending their money on other people.
So again, I say congratulations on all the things you got going on, and
make sure you guys follow me though on Milan Christopher on
Instagram.
Twitter. That is at MilanChrisgordy. That's on Twitter, and my Instagram is at Milan Christopher. That's at MilanChrisTopher. So make sure you guys follow me and go to MilanChristopher.com and definitely pick up some underwear and make sure
new music
and new music, of course. Final Fantasy is the name of the album, so you can check that out next month.
So we're gonna continue to tune into Love and Hip Hop every Monday night.
Monday night at 8 on VH1.
That's right, and you know, cause I like sometimes gather with some friends and we'll watch it and we tweet and all that stuff.
What's the name of the restaurant?
Kitchen.
Because the lemonade is really good.
Oh wow, where's my lemonade?
I was gonna take pictures, but I don't.